Andrew Grene went to Haiti for all the right reasons, to bring peace to a people who longed for it. He worked as a political affairs officer in the United Nations peacekeeping mission in Haiti. He was devoted to his job, and he lived by a creed that everyone deserves the same chances to succeed in life. On January 12, 2010, at 4:53 in the afternoon, he gave his life for that creed.
Andrew was 44 years old. When he lost his life, the UN headquarters collapsed. 70 courageous and dedicated people like Andrew died doing the work that they loved. For the United Nations, it was the largest single day of loss in their history.
My twin brother will be remembered for his formidable intellect, his engaging warmth, his enormous compassion. He accorded the same respect to the marginalized and the destitute that he gave to world leaders. His enthusiasm for life gave us hope. His ebullient friendship gave us joy.
A lovely testament to his memory is that you speak of him with a smile on your face.
He was a deeply good person, a deeply kind person, a deeply loving person. He was a goofy, funny, self-deprecating, charming saint.
He must have been a very clever person. I know he was an award-winning journalist, but working for the UN, he was a speechwriter for Boutros Ghali at one point.
When Andrew joined the UN, he found out who he was in a very deep way. He came into each territory he served, not as a tourist, but as a passionately engaged member of that community. He served in the Central African Republic, Ethiopia and Eritrea. He played a role in the secession of East Timor from Indonesia, but no territory he came to was more important to him than Haiti.
Andrew was a man who made enormous personal and professional commitments to Haiti.
He engaged in the food, in the art, in the music, and above all in the warmth of human spirit that he found here. As tragic and as inexplicable as his loss has been to us, we find a comfort in that it was not an accident that he was here.
Gregory and I were just desperate to channel all this energy into something positive.
It was a way of channeling the loss and channeling the questions for which there are no answers. We started this foundation, Tim and myself, rather than people very sweetly expressing themselves with flowers and all of these other beautiful gestures. We asked them to make a donation to the Andrew Grene Foundation, and the outpouring was huge.
Because Andrew was the wonderful man that he was, people who knew him came forward and were hugely generous.
Andrew left a personal trail of love behind him wherever he went.
He really believed passionately in Haiti and in the Haitian people, and believed in their potential to compete on the world stage at any level. And so what we'd like to do is really help create the foundation for that. And so this is a foundation that specializes in two things. One is education of Haitian children, and the other is going to be microfinance. Microfinance is funding these very, very small entrepreneurial businesses, and literally a loan of $500 will make a life-changing difference for these people.
Sa mémoire et ses idées et ses rêves en aidant le peuple d'Haïti, puisque j'espère, je crois bien que c'est ça qu'il voudrait.
For me, in a way, one of the real highlights of this time in Haiti was the inauguration of the Andrew Grene High School, where as soon as we went down the road, you were aware that there was something extraordinary happening.
La jeunesse occupe la frange la plus significative de la population haïtienne. Or, l'offre scolaire de qualité au niveau secondaire est quasi inexistante dans beaucoup de communautés. La construction de ce beau local ne saurait être possible sans la Andrew Grene Foundation.
It's a state-of-the-art school in an area that didn't have school at all before. It's really, really exciting.
There is no more fitting memorial that I can think of than this school.
The students learning here will be the future leaders of Haiti. They will be the teachers of the future, the engineers, the doctors, the lawyers, and maybe even one of these students will become the next president of the Republic.
Pour la Fondation Andrew Grene, qui perpétue le souvenir de cet Américain en service près de la MINUSTA et que le séisme du 12 janvier emporta dans l'au-delà.
Education is the key of success, and we want to keep on fighting. And I thank you so much for your presence today.
On the microfinance side, we came across a wonderful woman named Anne Hastings of Fonkoze, which is Haiti's largest microfinance organization.
What makes Fonkoze special is they deal specifically with the poorest of the poor. to take people on whom banks wouldn't touch.
People who have had probably no education of any sort, and it's fantastic to hear what can be done with tiny loans. We know that Andrew believed in both Anne and her organisation. Build an Andrew Grene branch of Fonkoze, taking microfinance to a part of Haiti was as yet unserviced.
Not only is there banking done, also are there classes and courses to help the clients of the bank run their own businesses.
The next steps for the Andrew Grene Foundation is learning and partaking and continuing to work on the ground. We might even construct more schools, we might adopt more branches of Fonkoze. We're not going anywhere. We're going to keep on being deeply involved in the projects we've started, deeply involved in Haiti,